Welcome back to the channel, guys. Today we're going to be discussing the ultimate workout plan to build and pack on muscle fast. If you're someone who struggled to build muscle effectively, I'm going to give you guys everything you need in this 10 to 12 minute video right here. So guys, if you're new to the channel, welcome. If you've been to the channel, welcome back again. Right into it. So today, guys, we're going to be discussing 3 essentials you need to pack on muscle quick. The first is your essential nutrition. Second one is essentially a training technique called progressive overloading and compound overloading. Third one is essentially your training frequency. We're going to break all three of these down to help you build that muscle not only quickly, but to help shape your body at 2x the speed. So again, guys, let's get right into it. So guys, welcome back to the channel. As everyone knows, these videos are 10 to 12 minutes. I try to keep them around 10, but 10 to 12 minutes of high value per second to get you the body you want, to get you the dream lifestyle you want with a fitness oriented of being your best self. And it's so important, guys, because fitness is the epicenter to success in everything you do. So guys, today let's break down point number one, your nutrition. So guys, if we're talking about our nutrition is crucial. I can't emphasize this enough. You cannot outrun a bad diet. And if you're not having of course, an amount of protein intake per day, then guys, forget about building muscle. Essentially, just throw it down the trash because it's not going to happen. Because guys, protein intake is the emphasis to build muscle. And if you're not giving yourself the proper fuel that you need to build muscle properly, you don't deserve to get the muscle growth you want. So today, guys, I want to give you essentially a framework that you need to do right now that is a life hack that I still do to this day, honestly, that gives you not only the results you want, but to help make sure you stay on track daily. We need to make sure we're hitting our protein intake standard. So guys, what we should resort to is 1 gram of protein per 1 pound of body weight. So for example, if you weigh 200 pounds, you're eating 200 grams of protein. And if you're like, Alex, I don't know any protein sources, I got you. Guys, there's so many protein sources. Just tailor it specifically towards stuff you actually enjoy. Don't make it go out of your lifestyle. Make sure it complements your lifestyle. Make sure it's your favorite foods. Of course, guys, you can't have Burger King and Taco Bell. I'm sorry. But make sure it's food you enjoy, because then it makes diet sustainable and then it makes the process fun. So that's, like a non-negotiable. But if you're talking about, some protein sources, here are some staples that not only I use in my diet, but so many people use that they generally enjoy. So if we're naming essential protein sources, let's talk about ground beef, ground turkey, essentially, cold cuts, chicken, steak, eggs, egg whites. Again, guys, the list, there's so many to choose from, but guys, just use stuff you actually enjoy, but make sure your protein intake complements your goal per day. And a little bonus tip that I use every single day, guys, it's such a cheat code, so you have to do this, is I count the protein intake in my head of a number I need to hit. So if I need to hit 250 grams, no guys, it's a lot, but if it was easy, everyone would do it. So if I need to hit 250 grams a day, I make sure all my meals, I count my protein intake. So okay, now I'm at 100, that's meal one. Meal two, I'm at another 100, 200, I need 50 grams for the day, maybe a snack. All right, I'm at 50, so 250 for the day, I hit it. And that makes me stay consistent, but also accountable towards my goals daily. And we know those daily inputs compound to substantial growth. So that's huge, guys. So your protein intake is huge, and that's a staple right there. That is point number one I want you to write down. 1 gram of protein per pound of body weight. But if you're doing a plan that, is tailored towards specifically building muscle or shredding fat, of course, adjust your macros towards that goal specifically. But 1 gram per pound of body weight is a general staple that I recommend, regardless of what plan you do, because it's a sufficient amount of protein for you to essentially build muscle. So let's talk about point number two, guys. We need to talk about progressive overloading and compound overloading. Progressive overloading is the ability to build muscle over long term. So what I want you guys to do, for example, there's two kind of scenarios I want to break down for you. You have your compound lifts and your isolation. This kind of goes into the next point, but let me break it down as as simplistic as I can. If we're talking about our compound lifts, these revert anywhere to from our shoulder press, our bench press, our squats, our deadlifts, our barbell rows, anything that hits multiple muscle groups simultaneously. For example, for your chest, you're hitting not only your chest, but your shoulders, your triceps, and your core. The ability to hit multiple muscle groups at the same time. That's why it's crucial to use these compound lifts at the start of your workout, and this is how you kind of form your workouts, or by using these compound lifts. But in regards to progressive overload, you need to make sure you have the right rep ranges. So when we talk about those compound lifts, as I mentioned, you should revert anywhere from 6 to 9 reps. Once you hit the maximum, what you're going to do is increase the weight, your reps are going to decrease, and you're going to rinse and repeat to build muscle. This gives you the ability to not only pack on muscle, but to pack on muscle growth quicker. The second thing I want to talk about is isolation movements. So your isolation movements might be, front laterals, side laterals, cables for lower chest, anything that hits a sub subgroup of that main muscle group. Again, for example, if you're doing shoulders and you're doing your side laterals, that's an isolation movement of that subgroup of the shoulders. So if you're doing that, then the rep range should be anywhere from 8 to 12 or 10 to 12, I used to say. Probably cap around, the 12 mark. And then what you're going to do, once you hit that, you're going to increase the weight, the reps are going to decrease, and you're going to rinse and repeat. This gives you the ability to build muscle. And then when you complement it with your compound list that you actually start your workouts with, it gives you the ability to not only build muscle, but hit multiple muscle groups to increase the amount of times you're doing it per week. So instead of hitting your chest one time, you're actually hitting it 2 or 3 times. This compounds over weeks, weeks to months, months to year. Look at that, guys. You're building substantial muscle a lot quicker than anyone expects you could. But I'm glad I can make that point very easy. Now let's talk about the third point, guys, your training frequency. All right, this is the big boy right here. You need to make sure our training frequency complements the days we're going. So a little cheat code that I use, guys, essentially is if I could lift 5 to 6 days per week, I switch or use anywhere from a push-pull leg split or an Arnold split. If I go 4 days, an upper and lower body split, and 3 days essentially is a full body workout. If you're going 2 days, just prioritize your compound lifts in your workouts. Again, the ability to hit multiple muscle groups. So again, guys, your 4, 5, 6, 7, whatever exercise you do, how long the duration you can, focus on your compound lifts again to hit those multiple muscle groups simultaneously, not your isolation movements. So I hope those 3 points alone really gave you the blueprint you need. And essentially stuff I still use to this day to allow me to get the muscle growth at a lot quicker than I even anticipated. Of course, the journey's been full of setbacks, misery, essentially injuries, whatever, but make sure you're doing these essentials to build that muscle a lot quicker than anyone, essentially thought. And I hope this video, again, gave you that in like 8 minutes. Because again, guys, I do these high value percentages. I really want you guys to not only unlock your dream body, but have it be the epicenter to success. And not only your dream life, but essentially the discipline, the structure, the self-confidence, the mindset, the development, the ability to fit in your clothes, the ability to walk on a beach and people look at you. All this stuff, guys, is true. It's tangible, but you got to rely on those inputs and you got to do the stuff I mentioned in this video because it's really going to change your life as it has for me. So again, guys, thank you for watching another great video. I hope this one was valuable. I know this video is a little shorter than anticipated, but I'm going to try to end around the 10-minute mark or close to it because I know your time is valuable and I want to hold you any longer that you need. So guys, thank you for watching another video on the channel. As always, make sure you click that subscribe button, make sure you give me that thumbs up, and make sure you hit that like button. And as always, guys, comment down what was your favorite part of the video. What are you going to start implementing today? So it really sees that stuff like this is really helping you. And as always, guys, make sure you check out my Instagram page. I'm actually going to put a little screenshot right here, but that really allows you to see not only behind the scene looks of what I do in my day-to-day logistics, but essentially more tips, more workouts, more nutrition, more mindset, everything you need to not only give you the ability to become your best self, but to help speed up your level to success. And you guys get to see really behind the scenes of what not only I do in my day, but stuff that you guys could use to really accelerate the growth and give you the knowledge you need to become your best self. So thank you guys for watching another great video on the channel. I really appreciate your time. I know everyone's busy these days, but I really hope this was valuable. Again, if you thought this video was helpful, I'm so happy I was able to provide an impact or give you more information, not order for you to really become your best self, but you to really unlock your true potential essentially. So again, guys, thank you for watching another great video on the channel, and we'll go ahead and see the next one.